Understanding Last Will and Testament, a comprehensive guide. A last will and testament plays a crucial role in ensuring that a person's final wishes are honored after they pass away. It is a legal document that outlines how a person wants their assets and affairs to be managed upon their death. This article delves deeper into what a last will and testament encompasses, the process involved, and considerations that one should keep in mind while preparing this important document. What is a last will and testament? At its core, a last will and testament is a directive concerning the distribution of your assets, be it property, financial accounts, or personal belongings. It serves multiple purposes, including asset distribution. The will details who will receive specific assets and in what amount, providing clear instructions to minimize disputes among heirs. Care of dependents. For parents, a will can establish guardianship arrangements for children, ensuring they are cared for by trusted individuals. Charitable contributions. A will can also allocate funds or specific assets to charitable organizations or causes deemed important by the deceased. Legal requirements for a last will and testament. To ensure that a will is valid, it must meet specific legal requirements. 1. Sound mind. The individual must be of sound mind when drafting the will, understanding the implications of their decisions. 2. Identification of assets and beneficiaries. The will must clearly identify all assets and the intended beneficiaries. 3. Designation of an executor. It's crucial to designate an executor who will manage the estate and carry out the wishes expressed in the will. 4. Witnesses. Many jurisdictions require that a will be signed in the presence of witnesses, often at least 2, to validate its legitimacy. Types of wills. There are several types of wills, each serving different needs. Simple will, ideal for individuals with uncomplicated estates, it lists assets and beneficiaries directly. Joint will, a single document created by two people, often spouses, outlining mutual wishes. However, it cannot be modified by the surviving spouse, leading to potential complications in changing circumstances. Testamentary trust will. This type of will creates one or more trusts that take effect upon death, beneficial for minor children or special needs dependents. Living will. This does not address asset distribution but focuses on medical care preferences when an individual is incapacitated. What should not be included in a will? While drafting a will, certain aspects should be omitted. Joint property. Assets held in joint ownership automatically transfer to the surviving owner and are not part of the will. Funeral instructions. These should be documented separately, as a will may not be read until after funeral arrangements need to be made. Life insurance and retirement accounts. These should have designated beneficiaries, allowing them to bypass probate. What a will cannot do. It is important to understand the limitations of a will, including avoiding probate. Assets directed by the will typically enter the probate process, which can be time-consuming and costly. Direct funeral arrangements. As previously mentioned, funeral instructions should be provided separately to ensure timely execution. Tax reduction. A will cannot facilitate tax avoidance strategies for estate taxes. Care for pets. While you cannot leave assets directly to pets, you can designate a caregiver for your animals and allocate funds for their care. Additional estate planning tools. While a last will and testament is essential, it is just one part of an estate plan. Other important documents include 1. Trusts. Trusts can provide more control over when and how assets are distributed and typically avoid probate. 2. Power of attorney. This document gives someone authority to manage financial and legal matters on your behalf if you become incapacitated. 3. Healthcare directive. This outlines preferences for medical treatment and end-of-life care, ensuring that your medical wishes are respected. The importance of proper planning. Planning your estate with a last will and testament can alleviate stress during a difficult time and ensure that your wishes are honored. Even if legal assistance can simplify the process, many online will-making services have emerged, offering affordable templates for creating a legally binding will. Conclusion. A last will and testament is a pillar of responsible estate planning. Understanding its components, legal requirements, variations, and limitations can empower individuals to make informed decisions about their assets and loved ones. Whether you choose to draft a will yourself or work with an attorney, taking the time to plan is a vital step toward securing your legacy. It's advisable to review and update your will periodically, especially after significant life events such as marriage, divorce, or the birth of a child, to ensure it reflects your current wishes.